Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about something that I was very excited to get my hands on. It is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer Palette. I've had this for about 2 weeks, so I've really been able to develop my opinion on it, compare it to some of the other palettes that I have, and really figure out what I like and what I don't like about this palette. So, I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to swatch it. If you want to see swatches on it, you can go to Jeffree Star's YouTube channel. He describes the palette more in depth than I will. He describes colors and he swatches it. You get 10 shadows here, and they're actually a lot bigger in person. I had watched his swatch video, and I know that he said that they were really big, but until you get it in person, you really do not realize how big the pan size is. Very large. My favorite colors, probably have 3, are China White, Courtney, and Princess. So that one, and that one. Those are my favorite. I feel like those are the most wearable. Those are the most creamy, the most blendable. I really like the packaging. I think it's cute. It's nothing, well, it's not really any similar to what I already have. It's cute. So I wanted to talk about the things that I didn't like about this palette. First, I guess you can kind of consider this a dislike, but it's more of a disclaimer. I ordered the palette for my sister as well. When this came out, there was also some highlighters released, but my sister's, I don't think she's a really big highlighter fan. I knew she wanted this. She loves palettes. She loves Jeffree Star as well. So when the package came, she actually got the mail, and on the actual package it says Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and the packaging tape had, and I wish I still had it, I might have it somewhere. No, the packaging tape had the double J emblem on it, and if you're familiar with Jeffree, you know that's what that means. So she saw it, she knew what it was before her birthday. So if you are ordering a present for someone and you want it to be a surprise, just keep watch of the mail, try to get it before they do. So there are a lot of neutral palettes out there, so I feel like Jeffree's palette was a breath of fresh air. You know, you have some neutral colors in here. You can pretty much wear every day, but you also have some really cool different colors that you really don't see in every palette. However, a downside of this would be if you know you're not going to wear any of these colors, some of the more different, which I really only think that these two are the least wearable for most people, you know what I mean? I feel like everything else in the palette you could easily wear on the daily, like that. I mean, those two I've been wearing daily, but these two, I don't know. If you're not really not into colors like that, if you know you're not going to use them, or even that, it's called Black Rainbow. It's a glittery black. If you're not really into the black glitter, if you're not really into the bright pink or the really deep bright turquoise, they might just sit here. So I can see how some of it might not be as wearable, say if you are really into like the more neutral palette. I also want to mention some of these darker colors, for example Confession, Vanity, Black Rainbow, are all very hard to blend. I have tried multiple brushes, I've tried multiple primers, I have tried every brush that I own to pick up Rich Bitch, which is this gold. So pretty. I would say this is, before I got this set, probably my favorite color. I just cannot get it to go on my brush, onto my lid. The only way that I found that it works is if I use my finger, which I'll show you. It's pretty, you know. Very pretty. Shows up beautifully on my finger, but I can't get it to go onto my brush, onto my lid. Yes. So if you guys have I don't know, maybe a magical brush I haven't found yet, maybe I haven't quite broken it in, maybe that's why it's not showing up with any of my brushes. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. My sister has been having the same problem. The packaging. It's adorable, but I would be very afraid to travel with it. I could see how this would easily come open. The palette itself is very thin, so I could see how the shadows would break. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you guys have any recommendations on palettes for me to try or any type of makeup that you think I would like,